So basically, the NASDAQ peaked on March 9th, 2020. And when I started investing, almost all my investments were tech investments because that's what I knew well. Okay. And I could probably see the bubble not very much in advance of the others, maybe 3 to 6 months ahead of the others. But by the middle of 99, I was very convinced that this thing was going to end badly. I didn't know when it would end and how it would end. So what I did is I did a complete 180. So Pabrai Funds launched on July 1st, 99. And what was happening is the day the NASDAQ peaked on March 9th, 2000 was the same day that Berkshire Hathaway hit a multi-year low. So while one portion of the market was very frenzied and going crazy, pets.com and everything else, basic brick and mortar businesses got very cheap. Funeral homes, steel mills, Berkshire Hathaway. And they got like single digit multiples. I bought a funeral home for 2 times earnings. And so people were literally selling basic companies and dumping everything into pets.com, right? So in 99, when the fund started, I completely switched to classic Ben Graham, deep value, which actually I'd never done before then. And first year, we were up 70%, and the NASDAQ started to crash. So from July 1, 99 to June 30th, 2000, I was up. And already in the last 3 months, the NASDAQ was cratering. The NASDAQ it was a crash in slow motion. It took about 2 years when it went from 5,000 to 1,200. So it gradually went down. But basically, from 99 to 2007, Pabrai Funds did 37% a year before fees, no down years. And basically, the disparity between us and the indices was massive. And I wasn't doing anything special. All I was doing is just I was looking for companies which had very stable cash flows and operations, extremely boring, and no one